At this point, you're probably wondering, what is the pose method of running, or how can it help me? To help clear things up, let's take a look at some runners. They all look different, don't they? But at the same time, don't they seem to be doing something similar? Now, I'm not talking about putting one foot in front of the other, that's obvious. But it's definitely something within each stride that they all repeat. You see it, but you're having trouble describing it. Let me help you out. Every runner may look different, but they unavoidably do 3 things in every stride. Let's slow it down so you can see them one by one. Every runner first passes through the running pose, then falls from support, and finally pulls their foot off the ground. Those are the 3 invariable elements in running: pose, fall, pull. Like I said earlier, the pose method of running is a systematic approach to teaching technique. This technique revolves around efficiently performing pose, fall, and pull in every stride. It's not a stretch to say that you're here because of one of 3 reasons. You want to prevent injuries, you want to run faster, or you want to run longer. So which is it? If you're here to prevent injuries, then focus your attention on the running pose, or rather, how quickly you pass through it. Most injuries can be traced back to your foot strike. The further ahead of the body your foot is when it hits the ground, the longer it takes to arrive at the running pose. This extended time on support exposes the joints, ligaments, and tendons to an excessive amount of load. So simply put, the quicker you get in and out of the running pose, the fewer injuries you will suffer. When you want to run faster, there is only one thing to think about: falling. Falling is the difference between running in place and running forward. After you've hit the running pose, you begin to fall forward from the supporting leg. This action of falling is like a gas pedal. The farther you fall, the faster you will go. You might think, hey, don't you have to open up your stride length to run faster? The reality is, stride length is merely an effect, not a cause of faster running. Just remember, when you're sprinting, the key is to how far you fall. For the distance runners who just want to run longer, the focal point is pulling. Your cadence must increase, and that's a direct effect of how fast you pull. The average runner has a cadence of 165 steps per minute. When you learn the pose method, that number will increase to 180. This cadence is the threshold to utilize muscle tendon elasticity. After a 12-week adaptation period, mechanical efficiency can increase by up to 50% and oxygen consumption can decrease by up to 20%. So keep in mind, to run longer, you have to pull more frequently. Like what you see? Visit youtube.com/learnhowtorun for more videos.